Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transit of the Sun. The transiting Sun is in conjunction with the natal Mercury. How the transiting Sun will behave in conjunction with the natal Mercury depends on the position of the natal Mercury. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in aspect to your natal Mercury. But the basics are as follows. The transit of the Sun in conjunction with natal Mercury emphasizes your thinking, communication, and short-distance travel. Due to the heightened mental action in the air, your mind will feel enlightened and active, making this day excellent for exploring new approaches and new perspectives. So, with your mind firing on all cylinders right now, this is your moment to speak up in that meeting, to present your ideas, to finally write what you've been putting off, to let your mind bask in the light of yourself, and to feel prompted to name what's important and put experiences into sentences that make sense. When the Sun is in conjunction with natal Mercury, we have mental alertness, quick thinking, adaptability, and curiosity, so we are very often busy and filled with communication and communication-related tasks. The Sun basically puts a spotlight on your brain, so your thoughts are clearer and more convincing than usual. People will listen to you when you speak and you might surprise yourself with how articulate you sound. The gift is clarity. The blade mixes clarity with the urge to name what is essential and connect experience into something coherent. Clarity sharpens and conversation becomes the place where meaning is forged. Since the Sun is swift and never returns, this is a brief acceleration of thought, not a permanent shift. What that leaves is whatever you managed to say clearly, before the certainty had a chance to solidify. Be on the lookout for signs and synchronicities as you move through your environment today, signs that prompt an inspiring thought or lead you to accept an alternative point of view. Individuals should expect increased personal interaction in their neighborhood, with siblings, and at school. Individuals will be more opinionated now and likely won't hold back on their ideas, but since they'll likely be busy expressing themselves, make sure they take the time to listen. As we have already stated, when the transiting Sun is in conjunction to natal Mercury, this will be a work day, with many obligations, correspondence, meetings, social activities, new information to be processed and decisions to be made. However, it is also a good time to exchange ideas, make plans, buy and sell, negotiate, and meet new people. Taking into account any intriguing information you come across, do some further research to determine whether or not it deserves further investigation, whether or not all the issues happening in your life, as well as everything you've been working on, deserve your current focus or not. This is precisely why there is a downside to such a sharp mental blade, which is that your brain will not want to switch off. You will find yourself analyzing everything and staying up late to death because your thoughts are constantly racing. For this reason, it is very important to research all the intriguing information. In any case, the desire for mental stimulation will be solved very easily with new books, online courses, or intellectual discussions. This way, you will expand your knowledge and skills, especially in the areas you are passionate about, and you will very easily share your ideas and perspectives with others. The urge to explain yourself, to define a position, to make sense of scattered impressions by saying or writing them out loud is ideal for intellectual discussions. Conversation becomes the hearth where meaning is forged, and what begins as insight will calcify into certainty, simply the mind defending its own story. If you are more of a person who likes short trips, this is an ideal opportunity where you will be encouraged to travel, especially to nearby places. Whether it's a weekend trip or a day trip to a local attraction, these short trips will bring much joy and refreshment this season. Since the transit of the Sun conjunct natal Mercury is easy to follow, arrange extra time and space in your schedule to digest and express the meaning of whatever you are working on. While writing or speaking, while traveling, or with relatives, you will understand the key message you need to convey to others about the ideas you have been working on.